Okay, and welcome to the final round of UAL Wetland here at Le Mans. Alongside me tonight is Mitch Oakley, who was meant to be racing but is now commentating.
Yeah. Funny how these things happen.
Oh well, could be worse. Could be much worse. We're just about a minute now away from green flag. So...
my racing for 2019 I think is well and truly done, but fresh start for 2020. So.
Let's get the
boys are all signalling they're ready.
Let's do it then, right? Let's double check. So there's the grid order. Before we get going, we've got time, we're alright yet. Coco on pole. Sorry. Florian is in P2, Mike in third, Dan in fourth, and that is your P1 grid. And then Iggy on pole in GT, Fred is second, third Jordan, fourth Oscar, fifth is Carlo, Lee in sixth, and seventh is Paris. So here we go then. Should be a good one this, hopefully. Yeah, I reckon GT
2
will
hours. Be. I think it's close in P1 too. I think especially in these early couple of laps with the difference in the hybrid capabilities, especially of the Porsche and the Audi.
So hopefully that Toyota can spoil the party.
It seemed to put on a real great show at Spa.
It did. We have a, by the way, just been told, got to remind you all, there will be a driver of the season poll on the Twitter. We'll get there eventually. So I'll remind you guys about that later on. But they won't be starting when 3, 2, 1 goes. They'll be starting on the Mulsanne Straight. They've been told to start there for safety reasons, because we don't trust these guys. Wink. Wink.
You said it.
I did. So 128 kilometers per hour, 80 miles per hour, they'll start warming up the tyres.
Seems like they all got the memo.
So far, so good. Bit of a...
Last got a chance to get in a bit of fuel saving, a bit of tyre warming going on, brake warming. Do you want to call a winner, Mark, for both classes?
Well, Coco, Staffis is going to win this, I reckon, in P1.
Yeah.
I'd be amazed if he didn't. GT, though, that could go either way, I reckon. Fred or Iggy.
GT qualifying.
Jordan or Oscar. I mean, any one of them could go. Come and win.
I'm going to put my money on Oscar. I think he was flying the early parts of qualifying. Oh, Greg just take to the grass there on this formation.
We have a Carlo fan in the stream already. There's your man. There's the Italian, Swiss Italian.
Right. P1's just coming around Queue Rouge.
So here we go then.
I'll follow the GTs.
And they'll be racing. That Marshall there, the one in the middle. And they are green. There we go. They are racing. And here comes the GT boys. And GT's a go as well.
Florian already making a move on Coco as they head down towards the close chicane. He's in front of him now. Change of lead already.
No surprise.
That really is
that
flying.
Audi's hybrid. But look at Dan on Mike. Oh, well, look at Dan. Oh, Dan's cooked up.
It.
Oh, that's a bit... Oh, and then Mike's cocked up.
Almost spinning, yeah.
What on earth is going on?
P1 boys. They got GTs heading into the chicane now. It's 3 wide.
Oh, Oscar's off. Oscar's off. Oh, he's been reset. I think. Yes, he has.
That will hurt him early on in the race. Of course, that takes away Iggy's sort of drafting partner. As you can see, Fred is right up on him now.
Mike's a bit scruffy there. Ooh, a bit wide in the Audi. As Florian escapes, there's Oscar. Paris, Lee, Jordan, Carlo. Carlo's in third. Definitely a messy opening lap. The boys were warming up. It's not one at turn 1. Well, not turn 1 technically. Oh, major lag spike from Jordan Davis there. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I've just got my eye on the P1s at the minute. So the class I was racing in.
Remember, you can ask
Florian.
questions on the stream. By the way, I know a few guys are watching. Go on, Mitch.
Florian's made a real charge away at the front here, using that extra horsepower from the Audi diesel over the other two cars.
Jordan's seriously lagging on this stream. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. He's just ghosted straight through all the cars.
Because they won't be able to see you typing on the stream, might be worth just typing saying warning Jordan is lagging, just to give them a heads up.
Yeah.
I'll monitor what's going on. So back up P1 then. Stathis is trying to close that gap on Florian. And Mike got passed back down again. There's a Toyota.
I think he smoothed that a little bit now, but just a quick heads up.
And there's the warning, just to give everybody a heads up. Oscar's catching Paris there a little bit, so he's recovered well there.
Of course, long lap around Le Mans. Lots of chances to make up that time, as Coco's proving in P2. He's closed that gap right up to Florian here.
He has, but I just want to say,
well the hybrid in at 919 goes.
Go and check the GT battle. Carlo is all over Fred, and Jordan's all over him. And Fred's very wide there.
So the top 1, 2, 3, 4 in GT all on the softs, and then it's Lee on the mediums, Paris on the mediums, and Oscar on the softs. So a few split strategies there.
Yeah, I reckon Oscar's going to have Paris here into going into turn 1. He's in the slipstream.
Oh, Fred, massive slide.
Oh, Oscar's really wide again, and Oscar's off. He's going to have to... Yeah, he's going to have to get that place back. There he does. Yep, good job, Oscar. But it's definitely a scruffy opening lap here from Oscar.
Yeah, Callum Cripps has commented saying Oscar's got work to do now. Sure has.
Yeah, definitely has. So look back at the front then. It's the two Audis versus the Porsche right now, with the Toyota just dropping back a little bit. Mike's wide again.
Right over Fred's tail here. Could we see him move down to the chicane?
Well, here we go.
He's definitely looking.
Around the outside. Look at that.
Slipstream effect does seem to be pretty big here this week, as we said.
They've definitely done something to the slipstream PD.
Yeah. I mean, Fred could be running a bit more wing, to sort of keep the cars stabilised, but that was certainly different.
Jordan's right there, though. There's Jordan. Looks like his legs moved out a bit. There's Lee in the Lexus. And now Oscar's right behind him.
Seems like the BMW has got no answer for the Mercedes in a straight line.
I think
a little bit wide.
I think the BMW is probably the weakest on power, if I remember. It's not good top end speed. Definitely needs a draft like it's getting right now.
But even then, Carlo will be picking up a slight draft from Iggy out front. Oscar's through past Lee. Working his way back up. He's got 4.5 seconds. Oh, Lee's trying to come back now into
the yeah, he is.
He's slightly lost where we are on circuit there. About 4.5 seconds in front to Jordan, so he's got to try and make that up on his own. Of course, they're battling in front of him.
Paris is catching that Lexus of Lee.
And of course, Jordan's aiming for that P2 in the championship overall.
Looks like we've got Fred's teammate in the chat. Mike says he might be running more downforce on that BMW. And Jordan's all over him. I think he is. He is.
It'll help him through Porsche curves.
I think he'll suffer everywhere else though.
Yeah. for a more conservative setup, maybe.
Can I just say, Carlo is all over the back of Iggy now.
Iggy could just be doing a bit of fuel saving. We know he likes to do that.
Well, look at Carlo. He's Carlo's having a look here.
He's going for it. We can have a new leader in GT before the end of this lap. A few lag stutters on my end, but I think everything's alright.
Looks alright at my end so far. Ooh, Fred a bit squirrely there.
Took back with the P1s. Coco now lining up. Florian, can he do it? Oh, not quite. Just backs out before the first chicane.
Top three are right with each other though.
It's all over him now though, coming out. What I saw in qualifying earlier this week is the Audi's definitely quick on the second half of the straight. Definitely just giving a flash of the lights.
Our Porsche's struggling though.
Let him know he's there.
That Porsche,
as soon as it gets off the hybrid, it's got more power.
Way more power.
It's got to be careful here, moving around. Michael over the back of him there as well. Dan just hanging back, possibly doing a bit of.
We got Iggy's missus in the chat now.
Mommy Yoda.
Oh, look at this. Mine's going.
They've got to be very careful here.
No, Coco is going.
Side to side contact.
That was a bit. Oh, Mike got Mike got a bunny hop over the bollard. Did you see that?
I did, and I caught that, yeah.
See, look, there's the hybrid on the Porsche working. But I reckon he's going to get swamped back in a minute by them two Audis.
Carlo must have had a bit of a wiggle because Fred is now up past him.
I'd say this Mikey, but they have. No, Siri, go away.
Outgoing P1 champion Joe Bramble just wishing everybody good luck. It's nice to see.
Good luck, Evie. I don't know who Evie is, but yeah, good luck, Evie.
It's that new driver. I think he's Welsh.
Oh dear. It's going to be my bloody nose. I'm suffering with a bad cold right now, but anyway, there's Staffis.
You've got a cold, I've got a cough. We'll put them together. We'll do alright. Jordan now looking to make a move on Fred. Can he get it done into the second chicane? I think he might do here.
Wow, he has.
He has, yeah.
Good move.
Jordan there. Right, now the two Mercs probably should work together and see if they can close back up on Iggy. Use that slipstream to their advantage.
Oscar versus Fred next. But Oscar's dropped back a bit.
Yeah, he has, because I mean, he was 4.5 seconds behind Jordan, and he's now 4.5 behind Fred, so maybe a little bit of fuel saving coming into play. Oh, Paris and Lee, they're side by side, very reminiscent of
oh wow, they are.
From the Porsches and the Ford
GTs.
GTs.
That was a bit naughty there from Paris. That was a bit naughty, coming across there. I think you had to give him a warning because I don't want to do it on stream. Just say warning, Paris. That was. Oh wait, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. No, sorry, we can't do that.
Oh yeah, we can't have incidents.
We can't do that, yeah. But that was very naughty from Paris. Very naughty.
Oh, here we go, Mark. We're getting sympathy. We've got a cough and a cold between us, and Matt's got a cold and a cough. So,
here's my tiny little violin.
Yes.
Just kidding. Looks like Paris is going to be overtaken round the outside from Lee. Good move that into Indy.
I did a few laps on that Lexus. It's very stable under braking.
I do like that Lexus, as you know. But I do like that Merc.
Yes.
Right, anyway, back at the up the field, there's Oscar. Still not really catching Fred. Maybe he's fuel saving. Actually, I don't think he is. I think Fred might be, though. But Freddy's running more
between Fred and Oscar.
Jordan's not pulled away, though, interestingly. Fred's keeping him honest.
But I'd definitely say Carlo's closed in Iggy. Just 0.8 of a second, though.
We could see a new winner in GT before the end of the year.
Coco now has a 2.3 second lead out front. So he's shaken off the challenge of the two ILRT boys, who seem to be fighting against each other.
That, or they must be working with each other. Both on medium tyres, by the way. In fact, all 4 P1s are on mediums. All
this battling, though, might not help them. If Dan can start closing in, 2.3 seconds with 2 seconds, behind. Oh, big slide from Dan going through Mulsanne corner.
Cheers, Ray. That's very nice of you, Ray. Lovely guys can't get sick, get well. Oh.
Thank you, Mommy Yoda.
Yoda. We'll buy you a baby Yoda for Christmas, I promise. We'll get Iggy to do it.
I've seen the plush versions now, so I'm happy.
Hasbro are selling them, I believe, soon before Christmas, is it?
Yes, they are, yeah.
But the plastic ones, though. Anyway, Iggy's still leading in GT, Carlos still with him, and Fred's now with Jordan, but we're going on to the Mulsanne. I think Fred will drop back. Oh, he will get the slipstream, let's see. No, he's right with Jordan, Fred. He's right with him. Interested. Nope,
Definitely
Fred's backed out.
Strategy playing out here.
Yeah, he just backed out, Fred. Completely backed out way before the first chicane.
Possibly a lot of lift and coast going on, just trying to save that fuel nose. He hasn't got the outright pace, it would seem. Or race pace, anyways.
Yep,
You know, he's a quick peddler.
Very. Oh no, Jordan's
disconnected, I think.
Oh no. Oh, lucky Jordan.
That'll put an end to Jordan's run for P2 in the championship overall.
Meanwhile, Carlo's going for it, I think.
Lining up Iggy.
Oh, he's backed out a bit. Oh, this is getting tasty.
Sensible there to just back out, bide your time. You're only 15 minutes in, you don't need the lead at this point.
Oh, lucky Jordan. Got a feel for him. He'll not be very happy, I can assure you.
No. Especially after the season he's had, very consistent. Doing a good job there, Jordan.
Here comes Carlo. I reckon Carlo's going to take the lead. No, he doesn't.
No, he's backed out. Just saw the nose dip there.
Yeah.
Before the entry to Mulsanne.
He's teasing Iggy. Iggy's really working those tyres. And Carlo's got more fuel than Iggy. It's Dan, still Danny fourth. Florian is now third. Mike is second. Coco still leading.
Carlo in slipstream, trying to go for the gap, just
I reckon he's
before the king.
Hold on.
No,
I don't think he's gonna. Nah.
Playing it sensible.
Meanwhile, Oscar's dropped further back. I reckon Oscar must be fuel saving at this point. That'd be the most logical thing to do for Oscar.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Just extend the stint.
Here comes Carlo again in the slipstream of that Aston Martin. Can he do anything about it? He's right with him again. Into the Porsche curves we go.
Still pretty close in people. Oh, that's a massive wiggle for MK4 there. Coming out of Mulsanne. That's where all the action is tonight. I was going to say, they were sort of closing in on Stathis for a while, working together and slipstreaming, but they might have just haven't done all that hard work.
Just had a message from the outgoing champion saying, "Go on, Dan." There's his teammate, there's Dan.
Florian and Dan, of course, locked in that battle for Pro-Am champion.
Oh, again, Mike again with the wiggle. I think as it stands, I think Florian would take it, I believe.
I believe he would. There's only 5 points between them, and it's double points tonight, so Dan needs to get a wriggle on.
Needs to conjure up the Welsh dragon spirit there. I can hear you laughing. Anyway, back at the GT front, Carlo still keeping Iggy honest there.
Never ceases to amaze the speed that prototypes can carry through the corners. That's just pulled out a good half a second over the Audis to the Porsche curves. He's clearly got that hooked up. I know qualifying on Thursday, he reckoned that was where he made up all the time. Full commitment through there. For a 318.4 he's just done as well. So.
And Iggy's trying to break the toe from Carlo. He's doing the side to side classic Iggy thing there.
I don't think it's going to be enough though. Carlo is right on him. Oh, he backs out.
And I reckon Carlo's going to get the lead here. Unless Iggy can
Yeah, he's just got his
outbrake
nose in
him.
front.
There we go. New race leader in GT then.
Doing well.
Now Carlo's used more fuel, I reckon. Oh wait, no he's not. No, take it back. Iggy's used more fuel than Carlo. So Carlo's still very good on fuel. But here comes Iggy again. In the V12, he's coming back at him. I reckon he might get the lead back here.
Smallzan, here we go.
Yep, there we go. Up the inside.
As long as he can get it stopped. Yeah, he can.
But look at that, Carlo.
It's
Good
not
exit.
over.
Great exit there out Bullseye corner for Carlo.
Driven both these cars, and I would say the Mercedes is a bit easier on power delivery and getting that traction down.
And I reckon the Mercedes has gone into the lead. I think it has. I think it will. It definitely will going in. Yeah, it has. There we go. Oh, squeezing Iggy a bit there. Oh, there's contact there. That was close.
Rubbing is racing, as they say.
Good respect between the drivers there. Still no change in P1. It's still Staffis leading. Mike in second. Florian third. With Florian third, I think Dan might just keep his title, I think. I think Florian is second.
30 points. Dan will be on 24. No, Florian will take it by a point.
Ooh, Dan
So
needs to get
Dan
third.
really needs to be ahead of Florian.
Yeah. Iggy around the outside into the Porsche curves. Great move that, Iggy. Fantastic. Great
The
move
leaders are
there.
starting to lap the GTs as well now, so things could start getting spicy up at the front.
Yep, there we are. There's Staffis overtaking his friend Paris, the two Greekmen there. There's Florian. Florian out to second. Oh, Mike back into second.
Dan's caught traffic, so the worst possible place there. Middle of the push curves, really compromises you.
He really has.
Will Dan go off kilter maybe with strategy, try and get on the softs earlier?
Oh, he's outbraked himself.
Push the cane.
Oh,
MK's
Mike's in
into
the
the
pits. I guess he is coming off
We're talking
the...
about going off kilter for strategy,
Yeah.
and in comes Mike.
There were lots of chats, lots of talk going on in the chat about these two. How they had different strategies, I think it was.
That looks like a fairly lengthy stop. Yeah, soft tyres, full tank of fuel.
And away he goes. Anyway, back to this GT battle. It's still raging on. Here comes Carlo once again on the inside of Iggy. Into the first chicane they'll come. Blast past that Aston Martin like it was nothing.
Mercedes has really got some straight line run.
He really has, and he's got way more fuel than Iggy as well. That's interesting, very interesting.
Then again, if he's had somebody to slipstream off for quite a while, of course,
True,
he was in the
very
back
true.
of Fred and Jordan.
Fred's just being lapped by Staffis there, the overall race leader. There's Florian just in the background behind Fred. There's Dan just a little bit back coming at that chicane. There he is. Just going past Oscar.
Back alongside to second chicane.
Oh, Carlo's a bit wide.
He might get him on the run out here. Blue flag's waving there. Just be prepared for that P1 to come through. Hold your line. It's the P1 barely visible behind
Staffis,
the
I would
two
say,
PTs.
yeah. Now can Carlo... Yeah, I think Carlo's got that safe, yeah. He can't do much there. Here comes Florian up behind Iggy. Staffis in the gravel. He's being caught by Florian. That's interesting.
Definitely has.
And Dan's up to his pace. He's definitely caught up a bit more.
Perhaps Staffis was just a bad run through traffic.
Must have a look at Iggy on the rear bumper. Carlo going defensive very early there. Can Iggy go around the outside? Yes, he can. Good move,
It's through.
Iggy. Solid move. But
Through,
Carlo's
using
fighting
more
him
fuel.
back. He is. And there's Dan. Oh, I hope Dan doesn't interfere with this battle. Oh, Dan with a big slide there. And he's going to split them. Take your time. Take your time. Put the power down and away you go. There we go. But that has gapped Carlo and Iggy a bit. Yeah, see the gap?
Yeah, about 7-8 tenths.
Yeah.
Fred though, 7.5 seconds back this battle now.
Oscar is catching him. There's Oscar.
Yeah, he's keeping it pegged between 5.5 seconds.
And to be fair, Oscar's fuel's not that bad compared to Fred's. He's got less than Fred, but he's not bad.
I'm glad you can see fuel. Because
Yeah.
I can't get any telemetry up at all.
If you click on spectator, have you clicked on spectator options?
Yeah, I'll flick through the options there, but fortunately... Oh wait, it's come up now.
There we go. There's your technical data. It shows you tyre wear, the fuel. Anyway, back at the front for this GT. Oh, Carlo held it. Well held, Carlo. That was a great L. Wow. On to lap 7, there you go.
Stathis again through that final sector and the first sector of this lap, just pulling away.
Dan lost time that lap as well.
Stathis actually went purple in sector 1 of this lap. If that's a 28.9 if my eyes aren't deceiving me, compared to a 29.4 for Florian.
That is seriously
Dan only a
quick.
tenth further off that as well. And Mike is on 29.2 on soft tyres. Of course, heavy car being on the you filled up at the stop.
Down over the curves in the first chicane there. He's up 3 tenths this lap. He's not far behind Florian still.
I thought it was Dan, I should bide my time, take consistent laps, just keep my head down. The race isn't going to be won yet.
Yeah, I'd be fuel saving if that was me. Especially if you're all alone, get some fuel saved.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, Florian hasn't got his drafting partner either this lap.
He hasn't.
So maybe they thought, drop Mike out of position. Maybe it might throw Dan a little bit off kilter, but doesn't seem to have happened yet. The Welshman's sticking to his plans.
Meanwhile, Carlo's right with Iggy once again into the second chicane to go. Fred's just entering the second chicane, so I think he's pegged it back a little bit, but not much. Here comes Carlo.
The annoying thing for Dan is that even with the positions that they're in now, second and third, Florian would still take the Pro-Am title just because of the double points.
Ooh. Oh, swirly there from Carlo. There he's done.
Fred's gapped Oscar a little bit more as well now. Took about another half a second.
Yeah, so he has. Oscar's last lap was a bit scruffy compared to Fred's, but previous lap before that, 3:54.5 was much quicker than Fred. So he can catch Fred, but he just keeps making errors from looks of it. No, there's no more Discord. We've abandoned Discord. So if you want to get into UAL, go to the Twitter page, UAL official. Just tweet us and we'll get an admin reply back to you, either myself or Chris or Mitch here with me or Iggy. One of the admins will reply back to you.
Dan is into the pits.
Now this is to cover off Mike, because Mike's not far behind. In fact, Mike's coming into the 4 chicanes now.
Yeah, I think it could be.
There's Mike into the 4 chicanes.
Dan with quite a bit of fuel to spare, so clearly just wants to get off these soft tyres. Off the medium, sorry. Mike has gone through, so Dan's given that position back.
Dan's still refueling. There we go, and away he goes.
Full tank, I'd imagine, yeah.
Yep. Good. That's a smart decision, I think. Banging some qualifying times down. Might need it.
Yeah, I definitely found when I was driving this, the soft tyres were a lot more consistent over the race stint. Iggy into the pits as well. Carlo's carried on.
I wonder if Carlo forced his hand there.
Possibly, yeah.
I reckon made Iggy sweat a little bit. In fact, both Astons in. So the MRT boys are going to work.
Both the Astons dangerously low on fuel in comparison to the Mercedes and the BMW. Carlo's, his fuel is way better than anybody else at the moment. He's
doing a solid job. There he is.
Yeah, Paris has crashed in the pit entry. Very easy to do. Yeah.
There we go. Right, Iggy's back out then. Full tank.
Softs.
And away goes Oscar. Also, same identical strategy. Here's Paris. What do I think about Mitch joining MRT? What do I think? Oh, I've got many words. Not very good ones now, but joking. I think it's good for you. I think it is.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I would have thought you might have stuck it out a bit more with Artemis.
Yeah, I think for me there's more opportunities with joining MRT than what there was sticking, my own guns and my own team. Artemis isn't completely over. There'll still be Artemis logos on the car. So
will there be no Artemis at all then? So you won't do like one-offs under Artemis, or you'll just be under the MRT brand completely?
Completely under the MRT banner now. Well, I say there'll still be Artemis logo on my car at least. Yeah, it'll just be nice having a full-time teammates we can work with rather than trying to battle it out solo.
I think it's good for you. I think all the best, teammate.
Thank you very much.
But I think you'll have to change your PSN name though, maybe. Unless you keep it, I don't know.
I don't know. The MRT boys aren't running branded PSN names, so I might.
That's true. I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised Iggy's not got MRT Iggy, or Oscar's not got MRT Aussie.
Back to racing. Florian is in the pits. Just noticed Matt said keep it PG.
Wow, we always keep it PG. I'm offended by that one. No, I'm joking. Right, here we go. Here comes the ILRT boys going to work. Bet those are soft tyres going on Florian's Audi. There goes the fuel. Mike's gone through. Dan's just going into the 4 chicanes.
Dan could jump Florian, yeah?
He could, I don't think he will. Ooh, no, he doesn't. Florian keeps his position.
I think it's going to be a lot closer between them though. Obviously Dan will be up to full speed now.
Jordan thinks Carlos can win this. Sorry about Jordan, I'm with you. Siri, go away. I didn't ask for you. Jeez.
Yeah, mine did that about 10 minutes ago.
Sorry, anyway, I was just saying, yeah, sorry about your lag, Jordan. But yeah, Jordan reckons Carlo could win this. It's a good shout.
I think he's right. I really think he's right. He's doing well on fuel. He's just dipped low, quarter of a tank.
I believe
the Astons were.
I believe he's very wide. I believe he's forced Iggy's hand quite early. I don't think Iggy wanted to do what he wanted to do.
I don't think Iggy had his choice. Looking at the fuel numbers when he came in.
Yeah.
And Fred's now low on fuel, so I reckon he'll be pitted probably this lap.
Yeah, he definitely won't do another lap. There we go. Into the pits then.
So Fred's in. So this just proves how well Carlo's doing, and possibly even more to Jordan's dismay, how well Jordan could have been doing if they were on similar fuel loads, obviously being in the same car.
Yeah, I feel very sorry for you, Jordan. You could have had a good race here.
Yeah, Jordan's right there. Just got to keep the mistakes to a minimum and try forcing MRT into uncomfortable territory.
Which is so far so good.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'd say he's got about another lap or two maybe before he's stopped.
See, my only concern is though for Carlo, with him being on old tyres, Iggy's going to eat into that time.
He is.
But but it is going to be close though, I reckon. Very close.
He's gone 33 minutes into this stint now. I think he'll be in this lap. Just had the fuel warning light start flashing.
Yep, I think you're right. Dan is 8.6 seconds away from Florian, so as it still stands, Florian will take that title. Oh, a bit wide there. Onto the gravel.
Will we see Stathis in this time round?
I think he will. He'd be a bit silly not to. There we go, into the bits he goes.
31 second lead he's got over Mike at the minute.
Oh, he cocked that up, nearly spun into the pit lane.
Yeah.
Pushing a bit too hard, I think.
Do you reckon this will be a full service? Full fuel tyres?
I'd be amazed if it wasn't, Mitch. I really would.
Obviously we'll have the option to run #1 next season, being our new champion in the top class.
There are rumours, by the way, of Stathis joining a well-known team within UAL, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a breaking rumour.
Is this a team that we're familiar with?
Very familiar with.
Alright, okay. Oh, let's put the cat amongst the pigeons, so to speak.
Very, very familiar team.
Look how close Mike is to Florian.
Benefiting from that early pit stop, I reckon, there, Mike.
From the undercut. Mike obviously now with a lighter car, so should have a bit of a better pace possibly.
Carlo is... Ooh, that's going to be tight for Carlo. He's still seen his fuel. He's going to be... I reckon he's going to be on mix 4 at least. And Iggy's just going to eat into that time.
25, 26 seconds behind that. That's a good gap.
He's only he's pegged him back by 2 seconds. It was 27 seconds when he came under the Dunlop Bridge. Last time I checked.
What I will say is that I think with that gap, Iggy will be out front, given that Stathis had a 30-second lead over Mike, and he's come out sort of about 8/10 before him. So
I can tell you right now, Stathis won't be going to MRT, and it's not MRT. That's definitely what I know.
Does it begin with M though?
It might begin with M, yes.
Yeah. Is it your team?
It could be. It could be a new team. I don't know. There are no negotiations going on.
You said a well-known team.
I did say a well-known team, but it could begin with M. Could begin with J.
J.
Who's in this lobby watching these races?
I think Jordan would have shouted to the world if Stathis was joining GTSport. Carlo's in the pits. And the two P1 leaders now within 2/10 of each other. Yeah, I think everybody is calling you out now, Mark.
No, I'm not going to deny it, but you'll see. We are negotiating with at least 3 drivers right now for a P1 seat, which could be not P1.
MK is taking the lead overall now, so that lighter fuel load he's got at the minute has helped him out massively there.
And he's got fastest sector there. 3:14.9 from Stathis. That's unreal for a race pace. That's qualifying pace almost for some.
Very much so, yeah. That was set on lap 9 as well, just before he pitted.
He's right with Mike at the rear end of that Audi. Into the Porsche curves to go. He is indeed, Jordan, well spotted. Yes, Carlo, sorry. Definitely lost out on that pit stop. He's 4 seconds back, 4.7 seconds back from Iggy. But Iggy has used quite a bit of fuel. That's interesting. That Aston's really thirsty. Very thirsty. Interesting that. Meanwhile, Fred's 9 seconds pretty much bang on, and then Oscar's 2.5 back. So it's getting heated up at the top 4 for GT though. Oh, that's a bit wide there. Oh, there's traffic. Oh, he gets rear-ended by Mike. Oh, that's a bit naughty. Both wide.
There wasn't a lot of space there.
I know there wasn't. I think there was a definitely miscommunication.
All the drivers were warned after Spa as well about
they were
respect between classes. It's going to be advantage Coco now though.
He's going to do it around the outside though. Here, look at that Audi with that top end speed on the Audi is incredible.
It is possible. That 919 is amazing on the brakes. Can he do it? Yes, he can.
Wow. Well, whoever team he does sign for is going to be very happy with that.
Yeah. Of course, talk of updated regs for season 4 of WEC within UAL. Could we see new car classes, perhaps? There's talks of this and that. So
it's. Oh, Staff is just squeezing my. Oh, there's contact. Oh, there's more contact. Oh, that's going to have to be reviewed. We'll write that down.
Be getting reviewed.
Lap 12. If you could write that down.
Yeah. Make a steward's note.
And they're at it again. This is getting feisty. Staffis doesn't really need to fight. He's got the title wrapped up. He doesn't need to do this. Mike's very aggressive though. He always has been. Yeah, that's true. Callum Hawkins beat him last time at the opening round of this season.
On the final lap, I believe, wasn't it?
It was, because I had a hind-off moment. I was just lost my voice.
Lots of flappage.
As Joe would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike's in the slipstream. He's going to dart. Oh, he's over the curb. Oh, these two are really pushing the limits here. Oh, Staffis!
This could end badly.
That's gonna. Nah, that's also lap 12. He's gonna late. No, he's lane park. No, that's fair play. It's fair play. There we go. But Flory's caught up.
Ease it off a little bit.
Flory's definitely caught up. This is a bit wild from these two. There's 1 hour and 19 minutes to go.
Yes, like almost a usual race distance in UAL WEC.
Oscar is catching Fred. Nice shout, nice spot, Jordan.
I do believe Jordan stayed in the lobby as well, so he can.
He is, yeah.
He's zipping up and down the leaderboard for us.
He's our share Adam. Hi, John.
He is. Yeah, as Matt would say, oh, John. I'm expecting a message of Jordan in a minute.
Who's Shay Adams?
Yeah. Yeah, well, who's Shay Adams? Yeah. That's one for you to Google, Jordan.
That wise. You never know with Jordan. You never know with Jordan.
She wasn't in Night Rider or Baywatch.
There's Matt, he's in the chat.
There he is. Would like to commentate, but spot it.
Well, Jordan, if you want an invite, I'll happily put you in the party, but no swearing.
Yeah, he did ask me if he could commentate, but I thought after he just disconnected from the race, might not have been wise at the time. But
I only
you want to get him in?
The stream will have to go. We'll go for about a second or so.
For a second.
Yeah. Can you send him an invite and I'll get him in because it'll come up on my screen and I can do it.
Yes.
As Oscar is reeling in that BMW. Yes, you are live on Channel 4. Please do not swear. Otherwise, Mommy Yoda will sort you out.
Invite set.
Right. The stream's going to disappear for a second. I'm so sorry. Right. Jordan's been invited. Here we go, we're back. Here comes Oscar. Ooh, Fred letting past. Ooh, Fred's saving fuel, I reckon. Actually, it's not wise.
He can't compete down the straights. It's really struggling.
Here it is, and here's Jordan. Iggy's pulled another.
It's a headset plugged in.
Iggy's pulled another 2 seconds on Carlo, sorry. And Mike and Staffis are still going at it. Into Mulsanne corner. Oh, Mike's in the bollard! Oh, no!
This could let Florian through. Gotta be careful here. Don't want contact between the teammates.
Dan's just coming out more. Dan's catching all three of them at this rate.
Yeah, they're just fighting way too hard. It's probably one of the closest fights we've seen in P1. Oh, that's very close there between Carlo and the two ILRT boys. Florian through now
Squeaky
into
bum
P2.
time.
This is one of those fights that you just see ending in tears at some point.
Yeah, I can see it.
Of course, they're all chasing that win at Le Mans.
They are.
One they all want.
Oh, Iggy's going to get caught at the wrong time, I reckon, here.
Very much so.
This is going to be
Two
a bit...
very fast Audis behind him.
Oh no, Florian's grailed him! Oh, the Mike's
no,
it's Mike!
no.
Mike it! Right, lap 13, you have to write that one, get that one wrote down as well, I think. Oh,
Mike.
he is taking risks he doesn't need to take.
P1 driver's getting a bit flustered, it would seem, tonight. He's on a different strategy as well to the other two drivers.
He is.
Oh, the three drivers, you should say, sorry.
Jordan, you can't hear us apparently. Turn up your microphone volume. Put your volume up on your microphone.
Or unplug it and plug it in again. Or have you got us muted?
I was talking earlier before the stream went live. Staff is just checked out.
Try leaving and joining again, Jordan.
I might have a word with some of these AM drivers running black numbers. Paris has got black numbers on, Carlo's got black numbers on. Maybe that should be a rookie thing.
What, do you run black numbers until you've done 3 rounds?
I think that's a good idea. Oh, there you go. There's an inside scoop for you there, the news. Even though he's racing. Speaking of Iggy, it's now 7 seconds between him and Carlo.
4.5 seconds now between Status and Mike. See, Mike stopped earlier than anyone else. I think it's starting to show on his front tyres.
It's interesting now that Iggy's not got nobody around him, he's able to fuel save. He's not supping that fuel nowhere near as much as he was when Carl was right with him.
Very consistent lap times as well.
And Freddie's still right behind Oscar.
He's going to have a hard time getting past that Aston though.
He is. That being due, he's not got the top end as many other Group 3 cars.
But then, as Mikey suggested earlier, he thinks that Fred's running more wing. That's inside team knowledge there. Fred is making a move though.
He's got past him. He's gone round the outside. Oh, round the inside. Sorry, in the inside. Sorry.
One of them.
Yeah.
50-50 chance.
Here, there, and everywhere. There goes Fred, the Belgian. Previous winner at Spa last time out, last weekend. And Jordan's back again.
Third time's
Fred's in the wall. What the hell's going on there? Fred's in the wall. Fred's in the wall. That's lap 12 for GTs. Yeah, he was in the wall. You might want to write that down. Lap 12 for GT, Fred, Oscar. That was a bit weird. I don't know if there was contact. Just looked at the stream for a second to see if there was a question. That was weird. Dan's got that gap at 8.8 seconds now between him and Florian.
That is smaller than what it was.
He's doing a solid job, Dan.
Florian's lap start was a 3:19.2. Dan's was a 3:18.0.
Interesting.
Oh, very wide through the final part of the Porsche curves there for Dan.
3:14.6.
Back
Is
into
it the pits
again? Oh, I think this is a very weird strategy for Mike. I can't see this one paying off, I've got to admit.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Here
There
it
we
is.
go.
We have Jordan finally. We've made contact.
Hey.
Remember, no swearing,
Yep, I know.
Mr. Potty Mouth.
So,
Yep.
What's your thoughts on the race so far, Jordan? Obviously, you've been watching since you disconnected.
Yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, was not expecting any of Carlos's pace at all. Ooh, Oscar's got third.
Again?
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're
Oscar's got
fighting
third.
again.
I mean, I was not expecting any of Carlo's pace, but well, I'm happy for him. Definitely.
Do you think you could
Oscar's
match...
wide into the first part of the Forge game. Fred's on the inside. Sorry. Nope. There we go.
It's alright. Do you think you could have matched Carlo's pace and sort of fuel length, stint length tonight?
I think I could have. I mean, I had the pace in qualifying. I do feel good on the softs. It was just a case of when I was there, I was a bit too inconsistent. I was a bit too cautious.
Oh, there's contact. Lap 13. You have to write that one down. Oscar and Fred.
And Fred.
Saw that one. Oh, Fred's got reset. Fred got reset. Oh, that is not good. Oh, that is not good.
He's letting him back past. He's letting him back past.
Yes, he is. But that will be reviewed though, regardless. There goes Fred back past then.
Fred, I'm gonna say this. I hope he doesn't take offence. He seems to be lacking on pace.
Well, apparently,
he was in qualifying.
According to his teammate Jordan, he's running more downforce, so that's probably why.
Maybe because he was
in qualifying that won't hurt as much, of course. Running on your own, when you start battling with other people.
Qualifying. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, he was really fast in qualifying. But me and Carlo were having him. He was stuck behind me for a point in time. So I do think he is lacking on pace somehow. So
yeah, we've noticed his straight on speed seems to be down compared to the rest of the GT field.
Eight seconds now between Carlo and Iggy. And Dan is catching Florian. Oh no, he's not. He's lost he's not. He's 9.2 seconds now.
He lost about 2/10 on that last lap. Did Dan?
Interesting.
Picked his pace back up a little bit.
I wonder if we could see an interesting battle between Lee and the new guy.
Paris.
That would be Paris, yeah.
Yes, I mean,
could be. They're only 3.5 seconds apart.
Yeah, I think this could. They're in the same chicane near enough, so this could go into an interesting battle.
Mercedes versus Lexus.
By the way, Mike said he doesn't know if that's the actual setup, it's just his guess that he's running full downforce.
Oscar's right up.
I would say it is, yes he is. He's defending very hard though. Fair and square.
Yeah. Sorry for that word Jordan just said beginning with A.
Yeah, sorry, but I corrected
backside.
it. But. Carlo looked a bit shaky from that doing that through that fast right-hander.
Well, he's lost more time.
9.3 now, 9.4. I mean, Iggy's keeping a constant gap, which is really what he needs to do.
I just want to point this out. Carlo's got way more fuel than Iggy. Iggy's burning up a bit. I reckon Carlo, I reckon is the one to watch for the GT win.
There's a good quarter of a tank difference in terms of fuel, which will pay massive dividends towards the end of this race.
Smart tactics.
Definitely.
I mean, Iggy's doing qualifying times here. 3:54.3, 3:54.7, 3:53.9. The last 3 laps he did there.
Carlos's last one was the 3:56.
He did a 3:52.6, but that I believe that would have been an out lap with his fuel.
I'd imagine so, because the lap before was at a 4:28. So.
Yeah.
Yes, he did a 3:56. One Iggy a 3:54. What's this one?
Iggy's still in the 54s.
That's a possible outcome. Yeah, Matt, I agree. I think Matt's got a good point. Carlo going for a 2-stopper whilst Iggy's going all out.
Could be. I think Iggy may be doing a 3-stopper.
The way Iggy's burning fuel, I say he was going all out. He's got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
he's wrapped up the title, so this is, you know,
yeah, all for glory, really.
Yeah, risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Turn your volume down.
Iggy's usually the master when it comes to fuel saving. Something he's practiced a hell of a lot back in the TC days, of course, where he won the championship there as well. So
Yeah, Iggy trying to get a free extra pit stop according to Matthew, which he could be. He's got 10.3 seconds now.
I think he could get the gap. But I mean, I was advised at the start of the season for the 2 hour Le Mans races, a 3-stop strategy.
I don't know, 1 hour, 6 minutes. I reckon there's going to be more than another pit stop to go.
Iggy's definitely going to need another 2.
Definitely. Carlo might. Carlo, I reckon, will have to do 3. Could. Depends how well he plays the fuel game.
I mean, he's at half a tank now. Whereas
Iggy,
Iggy,
but the gap is growing massively on the straights.
yeah, but you know, one less stop of about 20-30 seconds.
It could work out well for Carlo.
It could work out massively. Iggy's going to have to stop in the next lap or so.
Yes.
I personally think Iggy's gone the wrong way about this, but we'll see.
Iggy's first stop was lap 7. He's now running lap 14, so he's going to be in fairly soon.
It depends. I mean, I think MRT can sometimes be good on his strategies.
Oh yeah, they can be, but I reckon because he's wrapped up the championship, he can just put go all hell. For
Yeah, he's gonna go all out. Doesn't matter if he loses it, whatever. He's already won it.
Just on Matt's comment there, suggesting Iggy could be going for a fuel only stop. I wouldn't imagine so, just because of the drop off of the tyres. And if it was me, I wouldn't want to run a full tank of fuel and double stint these softs. That you'd lose a lot of time doing it that way, I think.
Did you see the comment above?
Comment.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, did you see Mikey's comment?
Yeah. Too hard in his first stint. I think his first stint though was also a bit of him being pushed, because he had me pushing him, Fred pushing him. We were all bunched up, so we were all pushing each other.
Meanwhile, Fred and Oscar are back at it again. Here comes Oscar.
Separate them tonight.
No, you can't.
No, I reckon this could be another great rivalry. There's a little love tap.
Oscar's definitely the quicker car here, but he's got less fuel, way less fuel.
He's
That
got
Oscar, there's more. Oh no, lap 14. We have to write that one down. Again, Oscar. That was very naughty.
He's not waiting this time.
No, he's not.
So the last 3 incidents in a row, all involving the same cars.
And just point out, because there was a new rule in, all incidents will be reviewed after the race. If that was not implemented, that would be a drive-through penalty for Oscar. Very naughty. We'll have to. The stewards will assess a time penalty after the race.
Here we go.
That's probably why Oscar's coming in. I bet Oscar pits in this lap.
I don't know. Oscar's got more fuel actually than Iggy.
Naughty move, very naughty.
I know.
And he's super wide. Oh, dear, Oscar, come on, lad.
He did that in qualifying as well.
Yeah, he was paying for that. He had his fastest lap removed.
Nope.
No, he stays out then.
Staying out.
I think he's a bit too eager. He's pushing he's trying to push very hard, and he's too eager to overtake. That's what I think it is. He's not waiting patiently. He just wants to try and get it done.
Iggy's come out ahead of him. That's the most important thing here. As you saw you see what these two are like in Fuji.
Yeah, I think there'll be some strong words back at the MRT camp tonight.
I don't think the SSE boys will be very happy, Fred especially. I hate to think what Mike's saying right now. Fat Mikey has just made a comment.
It's not worth it. Double stint tyres, time loss change tyres have been made. It was just a couple of laps over, not changing. Very true, very true.
Talking about MRT, congratulations, Mitch.
Thank you.
Yeah, I assure you, Matthew, Oscar did not pit.
Oscar, well, according to the
404, no, I believe that is when he backed off and let Fred back pass, remember? Because on the previous lap they made contact, so he's not pitted, I assure you. There's the fuel warning light now on for Oscar, the number 17 MRT Aston.
Yeah, because it was lap 7, the two MRT boys came in together. And obviously Iggy's just pitted at the end of lap 14, was it? And so
Oscar's wide again.
P1s are really spaced out.
Yeah, a couple of different strategies going on there. Obviously, MK, he's now 19 seconds behind Dan.
Dan 10.
Very similar lap times, though.
Dan's been doing some very impressive times, by the way, on those soft tyres. That's why he feels more at home on the tyres. So this stint, I reckon, all the next stints will be on soft tyres for Dan. And what I reckon he will be the one to watch. Hopefully, he can take the fight to Florian.
He's doing the same times as everyone else. He can be competitive now. He's just got to keep his head down and focus.
Is that too much of a gap, though? I mean, he needs to be ahead of Florian.
This is endurance racing, though, so anything can happen, really.
It can, but I just think, Florian is very consistent from what we saw at Spa. Just kept his head down, the pace was there.
The only way I think he'll be able to get that back, and even then I don't think it'd work, he'd have to double stint the tyres, but I think he'd lose out way more. I think Dan just needs to get his head down, put the lap times in, just focus.
What he needs to hope is that the ILRT boys have a bit of argy-bargy, I think.
One surprise, really, anything's happened tonight.
Being Florian and Mike, right?
Correct.
That would be them, yeah.
Yes.
There's Florian and
They
P2.
were running very close earlier on.
Iggy's pitted. Carlos is 16 seconds ahead.
We expect Carlo to go quite deep this stint then.
Lee is ahead of Paris by 22 seconds.
I believe that's because Lee's not pitted and Paris has.
Yeah,
maybe.
Paris pit on lap 13.
Well, if you look at his, you say what Missy just said. Look on lap 13, John. I'll tell you.
So 429. A 429 to a 354. So your outlap in GTSport at least is always significantly quicker.
He's doing 4 minutes. His times he's doing 4 minute time. He's doing 4 minute laps. What is Lee doing? Lee is 358.
Well, Lee since lap 9 has been way quicker than Paris, and he's got Mike right behind him again. These two had contact earlier.
Oh, there's contact between. That must be Florian and Fred. Fred's off in the wall. Oh no!
Oh no! I missed that.
It's all going bad for Fred.
Lap 18.
Right, you have to write that one down. I completely missed it.
As I was flicking through, this is not going well for Fred.
No, definitely not. Poor guy. He's normally on it, but
Fred's in the pits.
He's pitting now. He's pitting.
Oh, he's in the pit wall.
In the pits.
Oh no, Fred's having it. Oh no, this is. Oh dear.
Bad to worse for Fred.
That's good. That's going to be a big blow for him. That's
Oscar in the pits
definitely knocked his confidence. See how long he is in the pits. Oscar's in there as well.
It'll be a shorter fill for Fred, I imagine, just because he's coming with more fuel. That is not what Florian needed at all.
He's
Oscar out on the mediums.
Yep. Fred's been overtaken by Lee as well, maybe.
Yeah, Fred's not happy. He's put something very naughty in the chat that he shouldn't have.
And Fred's back out just behind Lee.
I can understand the frustration, but just keep your cool, get your head down. He's bloody quick, that's for sure, so he'll get right back up there.
You're doing great, buddy. He's behind Lee by 1.5 seconds.
He'll get Lee easy. I hate to say it, but he'll get Lee easily.
He hasn't
Nothing against Lee.
His second time yet. So.
I would like to say that is an awesome review. He is running his BMW, by the way.
Some silly errors going on tonight. Silly moves as well.
Lee went very wide. I'm noticing people are going very wide at that corner.
By the way, that could potentially lose Florian the Pro-Am title.
It could.
I missed it, so I can't comment. I didn't see it, but you did, Mitch.
I caught the tail end of it, and
Fred's back past Lee.
It was obviously on the exit of the Porsche curves. And just, right, that'll be one for the stewards to look back at after.
It's not going to be.
Definitely.
It's going to be a hell of a riot in that chat later. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to that.
Iggy is closing on Carlo, 14 seconds. Fred's 15 behind Oscar. So he's nearly got a full pit stop.
No, it's way more than that for a pit stop. You're looking at a good 30 seconds for a pit stop.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah. And Lee's fighting Fred again. Lee's trying to fight Fred.
Yeah, it's a track position.
Yep, it is.
I think Fred will hold on though, just fresher tyres.
Yeah.
That Lexus has got some
good
grunt now.
give him a good go.
Here we go. Here comes
Up
Lee
the
on
inside.
the inside.
Oh,
He's got him.
Nope,
Fred
Fred doesn't
squeezing
defend him.
a little
and
bit.
he's got him. Fair play, Lee. Well done. Keep it
Fred,
clean now.
Lee's going to pit though. If you look at his fuel, he'll be in this lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, he will.
That's a
Fred
that's a
won't know
legit
that
move
fuel.
though. That is a legit
Yeah,
move.
it
Fair
is.
play, Lee. Fair play.
Yep.
Fred won't know though, of course, that Lee's still to pit.
Yep.
Race leader is in, so stuff this is in. Where
He's
will
out-
he come out in comparison to MK?
He's
Yeah,
had a-
he's going to be comfortably in the lead there.
Definitely. Quiet race.
Fred's going
If-
back on. Fred's going back for Lee. And he's
Florian
Fred's
into
got
the
Lee.
pits as well.
Just a quick shout out, by the way, in the stream, I think with the highest we had was 15, now we're on 9, so that's quite solid. So hello to everybody. Thank you for joining us for the final round of
Well,
WEC.
guys.
Normally get a lot of viewers post-race, watch it during the week.
Yeah,
Me being
Alexei,
one of them.
we don't use Discord anymore because nobody was using it. So we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we're on Instagram. Just look for UAL official on Twitter, Facebook just UAL or United Autosport Leagues, and on Twitter exactly the same on Instagram. Sorry, exactly the same there.
So Dan also into the pits. Long old hold for Dan. Obviously getting a full service.
Mikey has said the lap timer board glitches out every now and again.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at Dan's currently, it's showing that he's pitted 6 times since lap 11. So
That's
Mikey
definitely.
has said though it is not worth double stinted tyres.
yeah, you just lose way too much time doing that.
In past previous seasons, though, it worked before PD did
Lee is
something.
very low.
Because I
Got
remember
up
doing
now.
it when I wrapped up the first season of WEC title. I remember doing double stints quite a bit, and it worked.
I remember me and you had a great battle last season, Mark, at Monza.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we both double stinted on that day.
Do you remember Red Bull Ring as well? I believe you and Joe
Yes,
had a
yes.
cracking battle there as well.
Yeah.
Lee is not changing tyres, I don't think.
So he is double stinting. I don't think he now. I think he will.
No,
Actually, I don't know. He's
normally
got.
does tyres first. Yeah, he normally does tyres before fuel.
So here we go. Our first double stinter then, maybe.
Yes, yeah, double stint.
yeah, it's going to be close between him and Paris. Oh, nope, he's just out ahead of Paris.
I don't know why you'd do that.
That's interesting.
Personally, I wouldn't have gone for that.
Right. Florian is 1.8 seconds behind MK. And did lapping Carlo now.
If it stays like this, then Florian will still take the title, obviously pending any investigations
Yeah, I wouldn't
later
start.
on in the race.
I definitely wouldn't start celebrating just yet after the race is done, Florian, if I were you.
It'll be a long night for the stewards.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I do think we could actually see an ILRT battle going
Oh,
on
I think
right
we will,
here.
just
We've
because
seen
we're on
one
different
before.
strategies. So
Yeah.
fresher tyres, Florian, I'll definitely play into it, but then Mike's got the lighter car at the minute.
Depends who is the head of the ILR team.
Not
I'm
sure.
not actually sure.
Because they've got so many drivers, it's hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
So many
have
drivers, so many leagues.
Yeah, they also have a really good driving as well, so. Might just point out it's only 6 months until real Le Mans.
It's true. I am going to Le Mans this year. Next year.
Fair play.
Oh,
Do you find it weird that it's
Staffis.
this season but next year?
It just it trips through your mind. This super season malarkey is stuck with you and all that.
It's like football and Formula E. The season spans 2 years.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather just
1920, 2021.
I'd rather have all the races for one season in 1 year. If I'm honest.
Yeah, like Formula 1 does and everything like that. Yeah.
By the way, Paris is going to overtake Oh, lap 17, please, Mitch.
17.
Paris was overtaken off the track there. That was a bit. He didn't go past him, but you might want to put that back.
Paris is still back behind the lead, though.
He is, but we can't let silly stuff like that go unnoticed.
No, definitely.
Yeah, they're fighting.
Go around the outside.
I do think Lee's made a bit of an error.
He's done this. He has got him up that it. He has got some pace.
I think this is where Lee's tyres are going to come into. It's way too warm.
I think he's made a big error there.
Yeah, Lee's tyres. Oh yeah, the tyre wear. Lee's got double the tyre wear.
Easily the winner.
Yeah, definitely.
This is very interesting. Iggy's not catching Carlo at a fast rate of knots, by the way.
I know. I mean, Iggy.
It was last time I checked.
Iggy's last lap was 3 seconds quicker.
Last time I checked, though, it was only.
Half the tyre wear.
Last time I checked, though, it was only 12 seconds. So I may have missed a lap there.
Just look at that time.
I think he's on course to do a free stop, I reckon, Carlo.
So since Iggy came out of the pits, he's done a 3:54 and a 3:53 in the same laps. So 16 and 17. Carlo's done a 55 and 56. So Iggy's eating it away. It's now only 10.8. So it's and we've seen how quick that Mercedes is down the straights.
Carlo may have to pit this lap though.
I think he will pit this lap.
He's
I still think he's in the prime position though myself. I think Iggy's
could do. Iggy may have to
all
make
out.
one more stop.
I think he's going to hamper him.
Still 50 minutes to go though.
Yeah, this could go anywhere. Definitely could. It could be one on strategy, but could be one on outright pace. I mean, ideally, if you're going for the 3-stop, but you want to be flat out in every stint, no saving fuel.
But I shall return in a moment. Let's just go for a quick comfort break.
No problem.
I'll hold the fort.
Oh, don't do the hee on the stream, Jordan, please.
Sorry, yikes, my bad. My bad.
Right, we'll do a quick rundown of the classes there. So Stathis leading in P1 by 30 seconds over Mike, who's only 2.8 seconds over his teammate Florian. And if it stands as it is, Florian will take the Pro-Am title pending further investigation. Contact with Fred. Dan in 4th, but he could take the Pro-Am title because of that penalty that might be applied. We don't know yet. GT class Carlo is leading, but he will be in this lap, and he's very wide out of. Oh no, he's there. Ooh. Iggy is 2nd, and he is catching. Oscar in 3rd, also he will be on investigation for a fair few incidents. Fred's been caught up in all sorts of incidents, no fault of his own. Paris just behind Fred, and then Lee rounding out the GT field in last. Staff is very wide there to Terre Rouge. That's extended track limits.
Tank of fuel, so Iggy definitely is to stop again.
That's what I'm saying. Carlo's making him work for it.
Yeah, he is. How many stops has Iggy done?
He's done 2.
2. He's said he's gonna definitely have to do a 3-stopper. So this could go anyway.
I don't know if it's going to be a 3-stopper. He might have to do 4, Jordan. I reckon Carlo might get away with 3, but Carlo's in the pits, by the way. Iggy might have to do 4.
How many times has Carlo pitted?
No, Iggy will get away with one more stop.
Ooh, let's see. Carlo is in. It.
I think Iggy thought about pitting, but then
no, Iggy wouldn't pit this early.
He was half in, half low. Like,
no, that's just extending the line into the chicane. It's quite a common thing to do, but no, Iggy can make it one more stop.
Carlo's got to fully fill now.
To be fair, I think Iggy might have played this quite well because I'm pretty sure he can make this work on one more.
What is Carlos's name actually? Just
Carlo. We just know it's Carl. Just call him Carlo. It's all right. He's fine. Matt's made a good point. I don't know if you've checked the chat.
I'm checking. Carlo is in this lap for sure. Iggy feels him with the same tyres for the charge after Carlo's pit stop.
He could be. I mean, what I will say is possibly that you know, Carlo could put in less fuel for his last stop maybe than Iggy and close the gap in that way. But I mean, yeah, it's 20 seconds now, the gap between them. So Iggy's almost got a whole pit stop.
He has. But Carlo should start closing.
That's a corner cut there from Oscar, lap 19. If you want to get that down for me, please.
Yeah.
I don't think Oscar's very. I'm not gonna comment, but something going on.
And again, another corner cut. No, taking himself, and he's half a second up as well, and he's track extending there to Tertre Rouge.
I'm not gonna.
That's 3 incidents in, well, barely start of a lap. Sorry, John.
I'm not one to guess, but I think there might be something going on with Oscar. As you said, traction like heck. He's quite a few mistakes when overtaking Fred. I think something may be up with him.
Fred extended a little bit there.
Playing in, didn't have a clean start to the race, got reset on lap 1.
Yeah.
You know, had to make up time from the very start. So,
I was right behind that.
Yeah, well, frustrations will just creep in.
Yeah. He'll soon be. I think he's gonna be. I think he's overdriving now. As they say, he's overdriving, which is leading to mistakes. I mean, I know all too well from experience. When something happens, you just gotta try very hard not to overdrive. Definitely.
Interesting enough, Dan and Florian are still picking each other about 11 seconds. And Dan's been faster the last 3 laps as well over Florian.
Yes.
But the last lap he wasn't. But that's consistency. It's good from Dan. It's now 11. In fact, it's 10.9 seconds now.
Dan's been like pretty mistake free, so he's good. It's good to see Dan like this. Mistake free. I'm not saying he often makes mistakes, by the way.
Up 2 tenths, nicely done into Tertre Rouge. That's how you do it, boys.
Yes.
It is definitely interesting though this season where the Toyota's pace has gone. It's definitely not as consistently quick as it was last season. I think last season it was hard to have, and this year it seems to go on the way of the Porsche, definitely.
It's been a bit hit and miss. Well, there are rumours that the 2018 LM winner's coming, so we don't know what's going to happen in terms of that rumour. Car class, we'll wait and see about that.
Well, there's perhaps nothing going on. Who have you guys got down for driver this season in Who do you guys think?
There is a poll, by the way. Iggy told me, I'll remind you again, there will be a poll on the Twitter.
There is a poll live. I voted.
So in your P1 class, your drivers are myself, shameless plug, Stathis, Florian, and my new teammate Callum Cripps. In GT class is my new boss, Iggy, and then it's Jordan, then it's my other new teammate, Oscar, and then it's Emmanuel, sorry,
Carlo.
Oh, is that one Carlo?
Yeah, that was Carlo.
That was Carlo.
And for me, and since he joined at Red Bull Ring, I'd give it Carlo in GT. Sorry, Jordan. He's been superb.
Welcome to your opinion.
He's been superb.
He has, yeah. He's been on it from the start. He gave Nagy a good run for his money, giving me a good run for my money.
Meanwhile, in
He's
P1,
definitely one to watch for the future.
P1, I couldn't really pick any. I think everybody's been really good. You have been good. I'm not gonna. Oh, don't put me in that position. Don't do that.
That Thunderbird of yours, Mitch.
Exactly. I think P1 has been very hard to call. It's been a very different season, I think.
A bit naughty.
The gap between Carlo and Iggy's building, I think, actually.
Yeah, it's built up 3 seconds.
Iggy's pushing.
But again,
Iggy's
Carlo
trying to get himself a full pit stop in hand.
Carlo, that last lap was faster than Iggy.
Only by 10th.
So this is going to come down to the wire in GT, I reckon.
Yeah.
My money's still on Iggy, I think. I reckon he only needs another couple of laps and he's going to be within...
Wide from Carlo.
Well within being able to do one more stop. and having 22 seconds, nearly 23, I'd rather be in Iggy's position and have to save a bit of fuel than Carlos and sort of have to throw everything at it to try and make it 23 seconds when he's not on that much fresher tyres, really. It's only a couple of laps fresher.
Fred can't seem to be catching Oscar, and Oscar's on mediums, Fred's on softs, but he can't seem to be catching him.
Fred did his personal best lap a couple of laps back.
He did, yeah, true.
But his personal best is only just as quick as a lap that Oscar did last time round.
Yeah, Oscar's 54s, 55s, Fred's 54s, 55. They're doing about the same laps.
I think Fred might have just, I don't know, maybe called time on this one, feeling just a little bit dejected after those few incidents that, you know, could have played out
Maybe.
ways for him.
I do think, yeah, definitely put dampener on Spurs.
By the way, Dan's still pegging Florian at about 10.7, 10.8 seconds.
Florian had a
That's
lap
good.
last time round, a 3:18.0, at Dan's 3:16.9.
He's doing a good job, Dan.
He is, yeah. All he's got to do is just got to try and, if he can't close it, keep it the same. Keep it level and just be consistent. That is the key.
3:14.9. That's incredible pace.
He is definitely. His
Some
last
cars
one,
even didn't manage that in qualifying.
he's just lapped Diggy. Nope, he's just lapped Oscar.
Oh, Oscar a bit wide as well. Oh, he held it.
The gap between Iggy and Carlo growing now. 23.5. Iggy does take a wider line into the entry to the 40 chicane. Just watch this.
Yeah.
Well, it's all about maximising that time.
Fred has actually, the gap between Fred and Oscar has come down a little bit. It's now 11.4 from 13.
Yeah, you'd probably expecting Fred to take more time out of Oscar, to be honest with you. Just given the difference in tyres.
He's about to be lapped up by oh, whoa!
That was fine.
I'm sorry, I thought he may have gone off. Yeah,
No.
about to be lapped by MK. I think I switched, so I'd seen MK go on the outside. Then I think I could.
He's got Florian behind him now.
Gone.
Will they get through cleanly this time? Just about, yeah.
Yeah, you could
Fred
be right
gives a
there,
little
Matt.
flash as he goes past.
Iggy went for that extra pit stop, like I mentioned, and Carlo maybe saving fuel. Could be a possibility.
I think they're both going to need one more stop, personally.
Iggy definitely will. Iggy definitely will.
will.
I think Carlo will, but in the dying stages. So if he's smart enough, he could do it, but I mean, he probably might have to pit.
If Iggy pitted now, he would come out about 5-6 seconds behind Carlo, and then Carlo would definitely have the fuel save until the end, which would put Iggy in a better position. So if Carlo doesn't pit, it'll be very interesting towards the end of the race. If they both pit, then Iggy's got it for sure, just because of the gap that he's got.
Yeah,
he's definitely on the right way about this.
Carlo may be saving fuel, Mantis said.
That's what you just mentioned, Jordan.
No.
Don't be sorry, just say it.
I mean, yeah, 'cause Iggy's nearly got a full pit stop over Carlo, but Carlo's nearly got a free pit stop over Oscar.
Yeah, Carlo's got Oscar covered, to be honest, when you look at the different fuel levels. Oscar's off again.
Oscar now, I think he should focus on getting Fred covered. I think Fred's got his mojo back because he's catching Oscar 10.6 seconds.
He's making mistakes.
I think he's got to try and keep Fred covered because his penalty, if he does get penalties, his penalties could put him, will almost definitely put him back behind Fred.
I think it's going to be quite certain that Oscar will be assessed a penalty.
I mean, two things of contact with Fred.
Track extending as well.
I think there was more than that.
Yeah.
In terms of contact, I noted down 3.
Yikes, that could be hefty. That could be hefty time loss for Oscar then.
He outbreaks himself into Mulsanne corner.
Yeah, I think it might have been with a P1. Don't know. Danny is keeping that gap steady. He is. Fair play to him. 11.6, 11.7.
It's probably at this stage of the race though where Dan really could do closing that gap.
Yeah.
I think if he doesn't start to close it now, he's just going to have to concede that he's going to finish behind Florian. But he's going to want to have to be close enough so that if Florian gets, some sort of penalty post race, that Dan can be in the pound seat to benefit from that.
Iggy's in the pits, by the way.
He's in the pits. I mean, Florian, he's got less tyre wear and less fuel than Dan has.
Oh, this is interesting.
Actually, no, maybe about the same tyre wear, but
they pitted on the same lap as well.
Yeah.
So Dan's done a better fuel saving now, I reckon.
Yeah.
And MK's into the pits.
Iggy made like a lap in hand.
So the question here is, can Carlo get past Iggy? It's going to be tight.
Carlo is
Dan's
through
pitting.
the chicane. He's on the pit straight. Iggy's still sitting in the pits. They're still putting the fuel in. Carlo's
MK's
going to
in
have
the
him there.
pits. Dan's in the pits and Iggy's in the
Iggy's
pits.
been released. This has got to be very close to this turn one.
Yeah,
Yep, there
Carlos
you go.
is ahead of him. Carlos
Carlo,
got him.
go ahead, yeah.
And they're both 50 seconds ahead of Oscar. Actually, no, wait for that to refresh. Sure.
Yeah, that'll shake out. I
And
think
Oscar's
this.
very wide in the gravel.
Oh,
a
that's
little
interesting.
bit.
So Dan is coming for his final pistol as well.
Yep. For that.
Dan had almost half tank of fuel.
That's interesting. I wonder if he's trying to...
He's full tank and he's out behind Oscar. Dan is.
Careful, Dan, careful. Keep your calm, keep your composure.
This is where mistakes were made in Spa.
There you go, there's your hybrid, and away you go.
Well done. Well done, dude.
Iggy though is right on the back of Carlo.
Yeah, I
With
think
a
he's got
full
to get
tank
him.
of fuel and fresh
I think
tyres.
he's got to get him now. He's closing in like a bat out of hell.
No, he won't get him into this chicane. But,
I can know. Iggy can be pretty good on overtakes. Yeah, he will. He's going for it. He's got it. He's got
he
it.
is.
Yeah, Carlo backed off.
Yeah.
I know what Carlo's doing. He's going to do what he did in that opening stint. I can
He's
see what he's
playing
doing.
it safe. The kid's playing it safe.
No, he's going to make Iggy burn up the tyres and burn up the fuel. I know he did this in the first stint, remember?
He did.
Yeah.
But Iggy's in a better position than him, fuel and tyre wise.
He is.
He's got to keep chasing him. He's got to keep fighting him.
It's just, he's got to... Oh, he's painted
Carlo's
Iggy
got
in a
no choice,
corner.
Carlo's got no choice here. If he wants to win, he's got to stay out. And he's got to fight Iggy to the end.
Yeah, he's got to now. He's now got to put the pressure on Iggy. Now got to put him into unknown territory.
I don't think he's been under pressure before though, forget.
Yeah, he has. Iggy is good. Iggy is very good at withstanding pressure.
And they've got a P1 coming behind them. MK.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of Mansell Carlo. That's a good shout there, Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the unflappable Brummy. It's a great Tash.
Carlo, good exit out, was that corner.
I think he may try and get him now. He's got to sit behind him by this time. I think on the very long straight, the way to do it is, what I had in mind is completely out of head now, since I just realised there's 2 chicanes and not 1. What I realised is 3 main straights, so I thought, right, if the person who's
Catching him.
if they can get you into the first chicane, you can get them into the second chicane, then they can get you into the third chicane. So you've got 3 overtaking opportunities there.
Nicely done, Dan,
on
be
that whole
patient.
main straight.
It can work like that, it just depends on how good you run out of the chicanes is. Because you can mess it up easy. It's going to be very interesting now going into the Porsche curves.
Yeah.
He needs to Iggy with the fresher tyres and being ahead. He'll have the advantage.
Dan, 6 seconds behind MK.
Dan, close that gap right there.
Come on, he's pushing. Come on, dude. Come on, you can do it. I don't know why I want Dan to do it. I really don't know.
Cheering on your fellow Welshman.
Huh.
We've been teammates before. He's a fellow Welshman, and I got a lot of respect for him. We may not get along well, but I got a lot of respect for him. He's good. Definitely very talented.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the sentiment.
I don't know. Yeah, you go. I don't know. He's just got to try and keep closing the gap. We can't afford to let it build.
Dan's doing very impressive lap times now. Dan in 3:15s compared
Wow.
to Mike's 3:16 last time round.
Florian set the fastest lap though.
He did 3:14 too.
Phew.
That's incredible considering his lap before was a 16:5.
Where did that come from?
He
Though?
must have backed off and then went again.
Oscar's in the pits.
He is. But Dan's
Yeah,
catching
that'll be
Mike.
Fred should get him then.
That'll be the last stop for Oscar.
Fred's in the pits.
Fred's in as well.
Yeah.
So
I think Fred. No, don't know whether something happened with Fred on the way in.
Nah, Fred's trying to match him. I don't know what he's trying to do. Hunt him down on
Fred's
track.
gonna do what Oscar does.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
Fred's not happy, I know that much. Marking
No.
again in the drivers' chat.
Oh dear.
This one might have got to him slightly more than he expected.
Iggy's gone Fred's from the right. He's trying to shake the slipstream with Carlo. Carlo is getting him. He is getting him definitely.
He's got it all covered.
Yeah.
He's got the benefit, he'll just get a better run out of all the slower corners. Or should do in theory, being on pressure tyres. Pulled to the racing line early though for the second chicane.
Yeah, he has. There's an 8-second gap between Carlo and between Fred and Oscar. And Oscar's on softs, Fred's on the mediums.
Yeah, I'd say that's
Oscar wide.
advantage Oscar now for the run for the flag.
Yeah. Fred can be quick though.
Well,
He
he's
can,
in.
but I think if you're on the slower tyres with an 8.2 second gap, that's a lot of time to make it.
Oh, I think you goofed up there, Lee, and I don't think you should have double stinted at all.
Carlo now 2/10 behind Iggy. No, he's not. He's too far back to go for it.
He's still right
Half
with
an hour
him.
left, half tank of fuel. For me, that's not enough.
No.
Whereas Iggy, then again,
I
Iggy's
reckon,
only
yeah, this
a quarter
is what I'm
tank ahead
saying.
of him here.
This is what I'm saying. I know he's trying to push Iggy all the way. I reckon both will have to do a stop. Carlo will definitely. Iggy, if he's clever, very clever,
Will make it.
just. But Carlo's got to push him into that burning fuel phase, which, to be fair,
At the
he's
minute,
doing.
Iggy can't come out of mix one at the minute.
No, if he does, Carlo will get him. Carlo's fairly clean exit though out of this corner. What can he do now with this next? Nah, just got a bit too shaky on the exit, I think, for this one.
But this is all he needs though. Is just stick behind and just keep the pressure on. Make sure Iggy can't, drop the fuel mix. Can't save any.
It's very clever.
The minute that Iggy starts to lift and coast into any of these corners, Carlo will just send it down the inside.
Mikey has said Carlo won't make it run on the field.
Oh no, Carlo will stop again. I think there's no question about that. It's about what Carlo can do to Iggy to force Iggy's hand. That is the thing here.
Yeah. And
It's not about
it's
what
of course
Carlo
whether-
can do. It's more like
It's
what
whether
Iggy does.
Whether Carlo's realised as well what fuel he's on. Oh, both very wide.
See, Mikey, you think he's won it. You don't. This is the thing. You don't know. This is going down to the wire for me.
Dan and MK very similar on fuel and tyres.
Well, I think
Florian
Dan's trying to
and
go for MK there.
Stathis both are going to have to pit.
Stathis
Stathis
definitely is.
and Florian definitely have to pit again. They're very low. Stathis
See-
perhaps this lap.
Dan's changed his strategy in this final stint, which could work out very well for him.
It
Well,
could.
he's catching Nike. He's only 5.4
He is,
behind
yeah.
now.
But Florian will definitely come out ahead of Mike at this rate. Dan's really got to keep this pace up, otherwise it's just going to be too little too late, I think.
Mikey said Mikey thinks Iggy has won this.
Well, that's what I just said. Too close to call yet. I
Yeah,
reckon.
it's too soon to call. Because if Carlo does just keep pushing Iggy to the point where Iggy can't make it on fuel, then they're both going to pit again, and it sort of resets the field.
Yeah.
But he's got a half a second gap going on to the Mulsanne, or the Honduras.
There's 26 minutes to go, and that tank of Carlos only just gone down a slide, and he still looks more like a half to me. So he's doing it very easy. Oh no, he's off!
Oh,
Carlos off! Oh no! Oh, he's being reset.
he's
He's being reset. That's it. That's it. It's done.
Oh, it's all over.
Oh, what a
Pushed a bit
shame.
too much, I think. No, God.
Daft this into the pits. Now the question is, if you're Carlo, do you just come in and pit now?
I
Yeah.
would.
Just
That's
play
it.
it
They
safe,
should.
and then just come out, belt the lap times in. Iggy will, be able to see that gap coming down maybe, and then think, ooh.
And Iggy, it may force Iggy into a pit stop.
It may do, but I think it'll just put Iggy in a better position though, that's the problem. He'll just be able to feel safe to the end, know the pressure's off. Doesn't need to
Oh, what a shame that was. That was shaping up to be a good battle, that.
So MK is going to come through and take the lead on this lap while Stathis is in the pits.
Yeah.
One roll
Florian,
hold for Stathis.
Florian
Full
has...
Stafford is out of the pits. Florian's gone ahead.
That is up the pits.
Yep.
Florian has the lead.
Here comes Mike.
MK
Very
won.
wide.
No,
Mike won.
MK's too far back.
And Dan's
Yeah,
pretty
that's it.
wide.
Dan is catching up, 5.3 seconds. He is catching him.
Yeah, stabilised.
From MK.
I'll be back in a minute.
Uh-huh. Interesting shout. I think this is working out for Dan.
It could well be. His pace is there, but
The only
what
way
he
he's
needs
going to
to
win
really-
this... The only way he's going to win the title is down to that review, I reckon. He's just got to go off.
It will
He's got to
be,
go
yeah.
out for it. He's just got to go out for it now.
I think Dan's definitely doing the right thing for him, because this will just be closing that gap to Florian,
Yep.
possibly. I don't know. Florian's lap times are still quicker though. He's found some amazing pace in this stint. I think that 3:14.2 lap to go and look back at, because that's incredible. That's quicker than what he did in qualifying, I believe.
I can double check for you. Hold on. Let me
I
see my
think that's
notes
about
up.
6 tenths quicker than what he did in qualifying. I know obviously fuel loads and what
Yes, it
plays
is.
but
A 3:14.853 did in qualifying. That is impressive.
if anybody's intrigued at how to do a 3:14.2 on warm softs, go back and watch lap 26.
That's a
Anything
fast
happen while
lap.
I'm gone?
Nothing major.
No, just look at the pace of the top few.
Right, this is the
drivers.
point now. Where does Carlo pit this lap? He's coming up to the pit entrance.
No, he's
Nope,
staying out.
staying out.
Staying.
Oh,
I think he's just going to fuel save it to the end, I think. Doesn't want to make that extra stop. Probably just conceded that he's just going to take second place. Just get on with it.
Stathis have got this as well. Florian 7 seconds ahead, but Florian has to pit now with this lap.
oh, he gave him a big wiggle there.
Dan 4.8 seconds behind, 4.9.
He's catching Mike. He really is catching Mike.
He really
Yeah,
is,
Mike just
yeah.
lap lead there on that lap as well, going into Mulsanne.
Oh, Dan needs to catch Leah there. Correct. I don't think he's going to get him. Oh, he's going to be close.
Nah, we'll get him.
Just.
Just about for Indianapolis.
Oh, he's a lucky boy. Very lucky boy.
Knowing Dan, he will want to get on that podium
Oh, he
in his
will.
own
yeah.
right.
Especially
Dan
after
won't
last
wanna
week.
take- Just because of a penalty, he'll want to say, yeah, I finished in third, so... Of course,
There's
you know,
Mike.
it
Florian's in the
was Dan's
pits.
mistakes last week that, cost him a good result then and cost him sort of leads, really,
Did.
in the Pro-Am Championship. This would have been a much different fight going into this race without the penalties last week.
I'm going to ask the viewers, who do you guys think driver of the season? Both classes. You guys watching us.
Well, hopefully they've gone and voted on the poll. But, if you voted, John, you'll be able to see the
I had
poll
voted.
standings.
When I voted, Iggy was ahead. Me and Oscar were both tied. when I voted.
I'll let you in a secret. It's still the same.
Fair enough.
And it's Stathis and Callum currently tied.
Hopefully I can jump ahead of Oscar for driver of the season because I couldn't get him from P2 after this race. I mean, if I'd have been there, would have been. I just got to try and imagine the pace I could have had.
18th rookie Jordan, 4.1 seconds now between Dan and Mike. Dan at 4 seconds now.
That's good. Dan is lapping Paris. Oh, Paris!
Oh, Paris!
That,
what was Paris doing? That was the GT's fault.
Yeah, definitely.
So lap 30. I think Dan's not happy. Dan, keep your calm. Keep calm.
No, Dan's not happy. The gaps are 6 seconds. Oh no. Dan, get your head down. You can do this, mate. Trust me, you can do this. Get your head down. You were catching him. Dig deep.
That's just thrown away. Good couple of seconds there.
Yeah, 2 seconds for Paris's. This Paris's first time racing, is it?
Second, I believe.
Yeah, I believe he's raced before. Obviously, you know, different corners, different situations, different closing speeds.
Yeah.
You know,
I thought Dan would have had him up the inside, but then
I thought Dan was
Paris
going to
started to close it. So then Dan went to go left and Paris went left then.
It'll be something the stewards look back on.
Yeah, definitely.
No, Siri, that's not what I asked for.
No, Matt, I believe he asked the viewers, not the drivers.
Yeah, I said viewers.
Jordan does tend to talk to imaginary people.
I'm
Explains
pretty
a lot.
lovely, see, so I just gotta talk to myself. Yeah,
So
I meant
that's
the viewers,
then
Matt.
Dan's
I was talking about the viewers. Oh, Fred shaky. I just caught this shaky moment from Fred.
Well, you just didn't expect the Audi coming up on his outside.
Oh, Mike
No.
went. Oh, Florian went off there a little bit. Had a wiggle again.
Things are heating up, I think.
Florian has made his last stop as well.
Where is Florian? 21 seconds behind Stathis.
Yeah, but he's about 15 in front of Dan.
Yeah. Yep. MK is 9 seconds behind Florian, and Dan is 6 behind MK.
6.3. So he's brought that gap down a bit, but a bit naughty there from the GT driver. That's kind of
definitely, and that's probably that's got to really affect Dan. That has.
Mike and Fred getting a bit close then. I think karting corner, I think it is, just next to Porsche curves.
Eesh.
Coming up 30. So that might just be one to go and look back. I saw Mike's front offside.
Oh damn!
Offside?
Four-wheel drift out of the first chicane then.
It's 5.8 now though, and he should get Fred into 2-1. Yep,
no, he backed out clever. That was clever from Dan. That was Fred.
Yeah, that was.
Fred kind of just went straight on. Yeah, it's kind of clever. I don't think Dan did anything though.
He's lost a couple of tenths, but it was clever.
Fred's
Clever
back to, yeah, I think Fred's really giving up. This is not looking good for you, Fred. You're on live stream, mate. Not good. Come on, put your head down, crack on. That's it. Picking the points.
Of course, Fred hasn't competed a full season this time around, so not really fighting for anything. But I suppose it's always that glory of taking a win, or even a podium. He's going to miss out on
7 seconds now with a gap.
Yeah, Dan really lost out big time there. Bit of a cut there.
He's gained it back though. He's gained a couple of tenths in that chicane alone though. Who's he got ahead of him? I think he's got Oscar ahead of him.
Laps.
Dan's coming up to lap Oscar.
These two, Mike and Dan, might have to pit again. Might have to take a bit of a splash and dash.
Could be close.
Could be very close. In fact, speaking of which, Florian's not exactly Oh, Florian's wide. Florian's in the gravel. Oh,
Yeah, Florian underfueled when he stopped, but he's got the same as Mike.
I can't find Florian.
About the same as Dan, so
Staffis is totally safe.
yeah. He's been a class of his own these last couple of races.
16 minutes left. Carlo's really been pushing. He's 10 seconds behind Iggy, but he's got less fuel than Iggy.
Yeah, Carlo's going to have to pit again unless he wants to just save fuel. But looking at his tyres,
Iggy may have to as well. We don't know, but
no,
Iggy may have to.
Iggy will make this. Iggy will just fuel save to the end probably. He won't want to. He won't pit again unless Carlo does.
Dan's 6.7 behind. He's closing the gap. Fred's 22 behind Oscar. As Mark said, he may have given up.
I think he pretty much has.
Too many incidents. Too much time lost there for Fred. And similarly for Oscar as well. You know what I mean? He's 50 seconds behind Carlo. You know, where could he have been without the incidents, without mistakes he's made, getting reset on that one?
I think it's frustrations crept in and he started overdriving.
I think it's very hard to find a single driver that's had a clean race.
I think out of all of them, Dan has. I think Dan was held up the most with Paris. So out of all of them, I would say it was definitely Dan.
Yeah.
He's kept his head down.
Cat's going back down.
I mean, he's kept his head down. Definitely. Yep, gap is
5.9 there. Strong for that first sector.
Oh! Oh, no.
I've seen something weird, not Jordan?
Yeah, I saw something on my screen. Dan had gone wide and then he'd gone back and then he'd gone straight into the gravel and then he jumped out.
He's really extending that Tetra Rouge then.
Really I think I might be lagging.
I think you might be. Fred's in the pits again.
I can't be lagging. I don't know, I got my hotspot.
You could be lagging considering you disconnected from the race.
I was connected to Wi-Fi, but then I just hooked my hotspot up. Something from Carlo.
Not sure what that was about.
Dot.
Might have just been like.
Wait, P1. Hold on. Oh no, Florian. Yeah, Florian wasn't far away from him. Maybe there was something with Florian there.
What lap was it? And I'll just make a note.
32. This is lap 32 we're on. Oh wait, no, 27 for GT. Sorry. But 32 for the prototype.
Carlo and Florian, did you say?
Yeah. As Mike's just got past him very cleanly.
If that is another incident between a P1 and a GT, especially Florian, he's already being looked at for it.
13 minutes and 35 seconds to go then.
I asked Jordan.
Disconnected again, if it looks of it. Now catches Carlo at the correct point of the track there before Indy. Ooh, sparks flying there.
5.5 seconds now. That's really pushing against Mike.
7 tenths up this lap as well. He's pushing.
Less fuel though.
He's definitely burning it. I think he might be okay. I think them two might be around fuel, you know. 12 minutes to go.
Yeah, I reckon they can make that.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah, no, I've had an issue.
What I will say, Geordie, is don't rejoin the lobby, just in case of a lag spike when you join.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dan's very wide there. He's going to catch Iggy. Dan's up 1 second this lap. Oh, don't. He's going to get Iggy. Yes, he got Iggy just before the full chicane. Oh, Dan's really. He's pushing. He is pushing.
Yes. Yeah.
12, 13.
Now. as a gap. What would it?
3:50.1. That's a fast lap for Dan. And Coco set the fastest lap of the race, by the way. On that last lap.
That's 14.0.
12
back
minutes
into
left,
the pits.
4 seconds.
Mike's
I
fuel
think Dan
saving.
can do
Look
this.
at the tyres compared to Dan. Oh, Dan's really on a tear.
Yeah, I
Because
don't know what
there's
that
more
issue
says.
was.
Catching is one thing, getting past is quite another.
It is.
Oh, Dan's off! Dan's off!
Oh, Dan, keep cool, keep cool. He held it.
Nice.
Just.
Lost a lot of time there. It's lost over a second.
It's fine.
I think I just undone his hard work from
Oh, Danny boy.
hemorrhaging time now, all down the straight. It's going to be back up to 6 seconds before he knows it. Oh, he'll be kicking himself for that one.
Yeah, all that hard work.
I think I've got some stuff going on. I don't know. So I got my PlayStation being powered
Jord.
by my hotspot.
Jord.
but then
Jord.
I-
Jord.
Save that, mate.
Yeah, not for here. God, Iggy's got a big gap over Carlo now.
Yeah, Carlo pitted again.
Did he? Oh, I missed it. Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's on the medium tyres.
So,
That's interesting.
He had
Oh, wait,
to
is he?
really-
Oh, wait.
Oh, had he not run the mediums? Did we miss
Oh,
that?
wow. Okay, that's. That explains
might
an
have
awful
missed that.
lot then. Alright, then maybe Iggy would have had it then.
I tell you what, Iggy's not looking great on fuel, I'll admit. He's-
Look, that is not very good at all.
But
10.
then again, has Iggy run the mediums yet? That's what I think.
I can't remember.
Have we missed this?
Have we missed some? If Carlo wins this now and Iggy's. Oh no. I don't know.
This could be close. Iggy may have to pit again. Yes,
Did it?
meaning Iggy could lose it
He
all
started.
now.
No, he started the race on softs.
It's off. I'd imagine he's run mediums or something.
I
But I can't remember seeing.
I can't recall it.
I remember Oscar going to mediums. This could throw a spanner in the works here now. But all
Oh.
he needs to do is just come in this lap if he hasn't.
If anybody in the chat can remember, because we can't, because we're useless apparently. I generally can't remember. That's very interesting. Lee's in the pits and back out the pits. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go then.
And he's not using to mess up on his strategy and forget to run both compounds. But
Yeah, he isn't.
it's had a battle with Carlo just got to him a little bit.
5
Dan's-
seconds back. Dan is.
Yeah, Dan's brought the
Yeah,
gap back down again.
Brought that gap down again. But see, that gap would have been what, 3 seconds then? If
Would have
he hadn't have gone off.
Iggy ran mediums on his second stint, Mikey thinks. Don't
Yeah,
quote him on.
see again. Look, he doesn't know. This is. I still think he's just going to change. He's going to put fuel in though. Oh, this is going to be interesting. How would he?
Yeah, and while you're there, you might as well put tyres in while you're there, surely.
Yeah.
This would be a
I
very
think this
odd
man
move
is
from
flying
Iggy.
around
I know he's won the
everyone else.
title, but this would be very odd from Iggy to do this.
Maybe this was always the plan, just to come in and run a.
Well, this was it.
That's
Flat
dash,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was a flat out. Is he pit? He's in the pits.
He's in the pits.
Right, let's
what tyre is
see.
he going on? It could be mediums. Just run
I
the
think it
last
could
8
be.
minutes on mediums.
Yeah,
I think this could be very clever. Run the rate.
Carlos
on the
Carlos
soft,
into the
build up that
into the
time.
Porsche curbs. So here we go.
About 36 seconds behind, and we've seen it's about 35
Oh,
seconds.
right, so
Changing
tyres are going
tyres.
on. So this is interesting.
What
All
are they,
those
though?
What
all those
tyres?
medians, and fuel's
It'll be
going
a
in.
bit Short fuel stop for Iggy. I'll keep an eye on Carlo. He's not quite the Ford chicane yet.
Those are mediums.
There
Oh
you go.
wow!
Whoa!
Oh wow! Wow!
That's a
So
huge spanner in the works, then.
nah, he's Carlos.
he's
Nah,
got a
Carlo.
massive gap.
Yeah, he has.
Carlo's just through the Ford chicane now. Across the
But
start
that
finish
is
line.
interesting though that we missed that. That's
But
interesting, very
Iggy's
interesting.
gonna have to get those tyres up to speed and learning from experience.
He's got
can
more fuel as well.
sometimes get a driver
Look at-
on their outlap.
Looking at the gap though, Jordan, 16 seconds, 16 and a half seconds.
That's big then.
Unless something really bad happens to Iggy, I think he's got this.
He
What
can
about
afford
Dan?
just to run
Dan's 4.7 back.
Dan.
I think
not coming down enough.
Dan and Mike are okay to go to the end, I think.
Yeah, they'll get to the end. Another 2 laps.
I'm trying to commentate off the stream.
That's probably not a wise idea because the stream is behind live pictures.
Very.
I don't want to give up commentating just yet. I've enjoyed it too much.
Oh, Florian on the inside of the lead.
Oh.
That's been some close calls between P1s and GTs in this race.
Again, yeah, it's a bit dodgy.
A word is going to be needed from race control, from the stewards. You say, look, boys, have the off season, calm it down.
4.6, 4.5 seconds now.
Yeah,
4.4. 4.5.
Honestly, Mike makes a mistake. Can't see that gap. Oh, then I say that, and he hits all by looks of it. He deals just a bit of lag stutter.
Well, he's coming up to Lee. Oh, this is going to be an awkward place to get Lee. Lee's going to lay pass.
Right thing. He's
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Oh, that's nicely done by Lee.
Now let's see. He does the same thing for Dan. Now it's 3.9 seconds now.
Lee's
Dan is
well out,
catching.
just came forward, Dan can get there. Be a nice easy pass for Dan. Get a bit of the slipstream off the Lexus. Yeah, nicely done. 3.5 seconds right. He's going to have 2 more cracks at this.
Yes, the battle is on. Come on, Dan, you can do it, mate. You can do it.
Be careful on those track limits, Dan.
Better through there this time for the first part of Tete Rouge. Oh, that's a bit of a corner cut there, Dan.
Bit of a cut for Dan, yeah.
Yeah.
35.
He is pushing
Can
though.
I try joining back below?
I wouldn't, George, just at this last 5 minutes, just in case of any lag spikes. We don't have any incidents caused because of it.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't cause any at the start.
You were a little bit, that's why we had to just drop you a message, just to say be aware. Because you were ghosting through cars at one point when you'll see when you watch the stream back.
Yeah.
Paris.
I watched it.
Can Mike get Paris?
Carlo.
He does. Now Paris needs to behave himself here. But he's going to be on the... Yeah, Dan's going to be alright. He's going to get well past him.
3.4 seconds. He hasn't gone down that much over this lap. Better run to that second chicane, yeah.
Trying to catch Carlos, like he slowed right down on the straight, so I'd get them then in the corner seat, like cut the corner, and then they'd get like 2 seconds back ahead of me. Till eventually it just all shut down.
Oh, Dan's a bit deep in there.
He's pushing that.
He's really pushing, and he's on traction control 0.
Wow.
Four-wheel drive goes in the air.
It is. There's Oscar.
Yeah, he's like a couple of tenths. GT battle, pretty much.
Staff is very wide. I believe this. Oh no, actually, it might be 2 more laps to go. Because, in fact, no, he might. No, take it back. I think Staffis will be on his final lap. Yeah, he will be.
He'll probably back off, and yeah, he will.
Yeah, 3:13. We've all second to go. 3:13.9.
Fastest lap.
Bloody Nora, lad. That is quick.
Alright, Staffis, you haven't got to go that fast, mate. Slow it down.
3.3 seconds now. Down to Mike. Oh, this is going. This is going. That's insane.
I think the battle between Mike and Dan. I hate it. I think it's going to be over 1 more lap, 3.5 seconds.
It will.
Unless Mike makes a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, he just gapped Dan 3 tenths in the Porsche curves there. And Dan's brought it back down by 2 tenths, 3 tenths. It's up and down, it's up and down.
Dan's got to really be quick.
Oh, that's good out the full chicane. Good drive there from Dan. That's a very good drive, very good exit.
Up behind Fred. To lap him now into the Dunlop bridge. Gives him room. Nicely done, boys. 3 seconds exactly now is the gap between third and fourth.
Dan's bringing it down. He's really on the charge.
Again,
When you
boys,
leave that those couple of incidents.
driver of the day, P1 and GT. What do you guys think?
Dan's wide again.
For me, P1's got to be Staffers. That pace, you can't look past that. He's kept his nose clean, just pulled away.
Yeah, he has.
GT, I think I'll give it to Carlo. That's a solid effort. Hasn't done many races with us this season, but he could have had this one, right?
Mark?
I think I'm going to go with Dan. I think Dan's... I don't know what he's been drinking or what he's been eating, but this race he's come alive. Spa and this race he's been rejuvenated. He's just... Staffis' pace is incredible, but he's been majority of it by himself, so he's been in a race of his own, really.
Well, Dad has probably cracked open a few cans of Pepsi before the
Probably
race.
has. And I agree with Mitch. Carlo, definitely GT driver of the day, easily.
Good choices, good choices.
3.1 seconds now.
I think for me the only reason I wouldn't give Dan driver today is just those few mistakes you've seen from him. You know, without them he could have been, I'd say, on the back of Mike right now.
Yeah. I mean,
he's had the pace.
Ooh.
Once again at him all the time.
He's pushing it, he's giving it the beans, but the fuel light
30
is
seconds
on.
to go as well. And Stathis is in the Porsche curves.
Right, we'll stick with him then. Here we go then. So now, technically speaking, he was crowned the P1 champion before this race began, but officially, he will be crowned UAL WEC Season 3 LMP1 champion. Flashing the lights at Lee. Oh, is that Carlo? Sorry, no, it's Carlo.
He's doing the typical Le Mans thing, I think, as well. Just bringing it home, not pushing on this final lap.
And here we go. Here comes Staffis to cross the line and take the checker flag, and he wins the Enduro at Le Mans and takes the title officially. Nice one, Staffis. Nicely done.
Good flash of lights. Well done, Staffis.
Carlo bags a solid P2 again.
Well done,
whilst
Carlo.
Iggy has to do another lap.
Florian, come up to the lap, Oscar. Just in the final moment there.
For Dan, here comes Florian at the first bit of the full chicane into the second bit. Where he goes to keep second place.
Second place on the road.
Pending further investigation, yeah.
Yeah, here comes Mike. Gonna be about 3.5 ahead of Dan.
Yep, and there comes Dan. Solid P4, but I think that could be something else by the end of tonight.
Yeah, and of course Dan won't know if the investigation's going on.
No.
So yeah, don't feel too dejected just yet, Dan, if you have got the stream on. I know a few drivers listen as they're going around.
I do think Carlo, driver of the day, definitely in GT. He's been amazing. P1, I don't know, I think I may have to give it to Dan. I think I may have to agree with Mark and give it to Dan. I didn't quite catch those mistakes. He's been on it. He's been pushing. I do think he came back well after that, after Paris held him up though, but he came back well. He didn't let it get him down, and he tried closing the gap. So I do think Dan in P1 might drive of the day.
Drivers have been warned that all places for the finishing results are pending further investigation. So they have been warned. So hopefully things will not kick off, which looks like they're about to do.
Yeah, there's some comments.
Iggy's flashing. Iggy's weaving and flashing. He's very happy. He was crowned at last. When was he crowned? Yeah, he was crowned the last race.
Way a couple of races ago. Yeah, Iggy's been the class of the field in GT.
Yeah.
But rumours have it he will be moving up to the top class.
Top class? Yeah. Whatever that might be for next season.
Well, he's very happy. He seems to be very happy on this lap. This is like an outlap for him. Flashes lights everywhere. Very chirpy. Now I guess, yep, this officially means Iggy is Pro Champion and GT Champion.
And
well done, Iggy.
What I believe for Molecule in
It is.
Yeah, let's not, Mitch. Let's not go there. Yeah.
I mean,
but I've sat right here.
yeah, well, I mean, I suppose we can ask you about that. Given the incidents that Oscar's had tonight, and you sort of there or thereabouts with Carlo. I mean,
It's tough to think what
could have been, I suppose. Yeah.
It is tough to think what could have been. Looking back over it, thinking, yeah, C5's there. I may have been up there, but even if I wasn't up there, I could have still jumped Oscar's Pete in his hands with his instance. But well, it just wasn't meant to be.
Right, I'll stop you there, because here comes the GT champion. He will take the final race win of the year. I believe he's won all the rounds bar one round, I think.
I think that
No, he's won 7 rounds. Because Fred won the last week and Oscar won a round. So the dominance from Iggy. Congratulations, Iggy, on your win. And that's mind-blowingly good.
Well
and there's
done,
your race
Iggy.
results.
Well done, dude.
Well done. Superb stuff up and down the field there.
And obviously, just like to remind everyone that all results are pending investigations. There's a lot of them to get through.
Very.
Yeah,
so
quite a few incidents up and down the field.
Replay saved. So let's check the race results before we leave you for season 3 of WEC. So Coco takes the win. Again, as Mitch said, all results are pending. Florian is second. Mike takes a solid third. Fourth is Daniel, but he could end up much higher than that. We don't know yet. Iggy takes the win in GT. Carlo takes a very solid second. Third is Oscar, but he's probably going to be under investigation. Fred in fourth. Fifth is Paris. Sixth is Lee. And sadly for Jordan, he finished last. Unlucky.
Barely out the starting box.
Alright, yeah. Right, so, gentlemen, you want to say goodbye before we end the stream?
Yeah.
Goodbye, both.
Thanks for joining us, Jord. Halfway through, obviously, we'd much prefer to see you out racing that track, but yeah, always nice to have
You're welcome.
another voice up here with us. And
Thanks,
Mark. Obviously, you started all this for us and put all this on and hosted streams and stuff, so thanks to you, Mark, and good night from me.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Good night,
from me.
Cheers for letting me make my debut, Mark.
No problem. Right, we'll see you next March for season 4 of WEC, but there will be more streams coming soon. So watch your space. Right, take care. Good night. Bye bye.